Xbox 360 was regarded as one of the best consoles of its time. It competed with PlayStation 3 and Nintendo. People playing online games always preferred Xbox 360 over PlayStation 3. Xbox 360 was priced cheaper at launch and performed better than the PS3. It introduced the multiplayer gaming service called Xbox Live and had multiple great titles like Halo, Gears of War, and Forza. From an equal split between Xbox 360 and PS3 users, Xbox kept losing its users with coming generations. Despite gaining a decent player base, how did Microsoft fumble and lose the console war? On May 21, 2013, Microsoft revealed the Xbox 360's successor, Xbox One. This day is termed as the start of Xbox's downfall. This launch was centered around the idea of Xbox being an entertainment box that could run all types of media and social apps. Gaming was barely mentioned during the launch. In addition to the hated launch presentation, there were more reasons for people to buy PlayStation 4 instead of Xbox One. Microsoft introduced Kinect, a motion sensor input device to play immersive games on the console. They bundled it with the Xbox One, which resulted in the price of the console being $100 more than the PlayStation 4. The games for the Kinect were not great, and rarely anyone was excited by this, but everyone was forced to buy Kinect if they wanted the new Xbox. They made other bad announcements like banning the sale and sharing of pre-owned discs or a mandatory internet connection every 24 hours. Microsoft reversed some of these decisions, but the first impressions took a hit. Sony noted all the shortcomings and advertised PlayStation 4 as an obvious choice over the Xbox One. Xbox lacked good exclusive games. They released some games like Lost Odyssey, Halo 3, and Fable 2, but they were not really good or must-play. PS4 had a limited game library too at that time, but Sony did a great job of consistently introducing multiple Game of the Year worthy titles like The Last of Us, God of War, Uncharted in the coming years. Xbox failed to keep up with PlayStation. They released new titles from hit franchises on the 360 like Gears of War and Halo, but did not perform well and were labeled as botched comebacks. Xbox One's sales were half compared to the PlayStation 4. After Xbox One, the majority of console players preferred the PlayStation. This was confirmed after the release of Xbox Series X and S. PlayStation 5 had alluring things to offer, like the DualSense controller and numerous exclusive titles. Microsoft introduced Game Pass in 2017. It is a great way to have a huge library of games, but people can use the Game Pass on PC as well and play Xbox titles. Naturally, people who own a PC will prefer PS over Xbox when buying a console. Microsoft recently acquired multiple studios like Activision and Bethesda in an effort to introduce new titles and add to the likes of Starfield and Forza Motorsport. Still, people are not going to shift from PlayStation and their 10 years worth of library of games to Xbox to try out a couple of good games. The current user split between the consoles makes it evident that PlayStation is dominating the market and Xbox is not going to catch up anytime soon. Maybe they don't want to and just focus on Game Pass to generate stable revenue from PC and Xbox player base. If you're an Xbox user, let the PlayStation fans know in the comments what they are missing out on.